Namaskar and welcome to Adyog. Today in this video we're going to talk about a very important date, that is today. Maybe if you're watching this video late, just note down the dates. And what is happening today? Today is Nag Panchami according to astrology. So during this day, what can be done? Why this is useful? Let's find out. Alright, so first of all we need to see the importance of Nag Panchami. Nagas and Sarpas. Sarp and Nag, they both are different categories. They are like people, and Nagas, definitely they are highly evolved and enlightened people. Someday we will talk about the biblical snake, and definitely Sarpas and Nagas have a big role to play in this whole humankind, the history or mythology, whatever you want to say. Now, because of this wisdom they carry, Nagas are represented in many ways, in many ways. One of the way is our spine, how the energy moves to make us enlightened. I think today I will record another video on enlightenment, let's see. And how the energy moves from root to crown chakra is just one part. Enlightenment is not all about it. That is Kundalini awakening. How this moves in the spine. It is all about Nagas. Now today we are talking about astrology, so you need to know some people in astrology, they have all the planetary combinations between Rahu and Ketu, and the other half of the chart is empty, no planet, just the zodiac signs. What happens to these people? So this yoga, where every planet is on one side and the other side is empty, or every other planet is under in between Rahu and Ketu axis. So what happens? One side, people, sorry, I had to do that. I will come back to the topic. Some people think it's a very bad combination, and some people think it's a very good combination. We're going to break the myth. It's a good combination, yes. It's a bad combination too, yes. How does it work? So you see, in Rahu and Ketu axis, all the planets are on one side and other side is empty. So let's suppose this combination is happening in the 4th and 10th house. 4th house Rahu, 10th house Ketu, or 10th house Rahu and 4th house Ketu. And rest of the planets is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th house. That's it. In between Rahu and Ketu axis. And the other half, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and from the other side, 12th, 11th, and almost some degree of 10th is empty. Now, all the result, good planets or the bad planets, there is nothing good or bad, first of all. It's just the behavior we perceive to name it as good or bad. So only for understanding I'm saying, let's suppose some malefic planets like Saturn is there in any house, is giving us bad results, let's suppose for any reason. But on the same side, we have good Jupiter, good Mars, good Sun. They are giving their good results. Let's suppose they are giving their good result in the 7th house. Let's suppose Venus is in the 7th house. Maybe you can say 12th zodiac sign, Pisces. So now it's giving its best result there in the 7th house. Relationship, partner, everything is going good. So some of the things are very good, and the other half where there is no planet, but some planets from down there looking up on the other house, the 7th axis, they are giving their results in those houses. So it could be good, it could be bad according to your planetary positions. Kal Sarp Yoga is not always bad. Many of the great personalities had this yoga because your one side is quite active. So you are quite, how can I say, talented or you're quite aggressive or well-doer in those segments, and the other segments you lack the qualities. So if somebody takes you as a cook, maybe that's not a good trait of yours, but somebody takes you as a businessman, okay, plants are working well. So it's good in some aspect and bad in some other aspect. Okay, so this is called Sarp Yoga. Now comes the point, Sarp Yoga. Sarp Yoga is something like this. I consider Sarp Yoga when Rahu Ketu axis comes in 5th and the 11th. Either Rahu comes in 5th or Ketu comes in 5th. Now this axis is a little tricky because it's related with your decision-making capacity, at the same time your progeny, your education as well. It can bring some hindrance there. So we need to see that. So Sarp Yoga is something else. Kal Sarp Yoga is something else. So if you want to know more, you want your consultation regarding astrology or yoga, please feel free to write me an email. We have solutions for things. But video is not completed yet. We have more information. So now what to do on this day? First of all, Ketu is ruled by its deity. Its deity is Jupiter. So we can use Jupiterian energy to have control or some kind of good effect if Ketu is somehow behaving malefic in your chart. So you can do Jupiter related mantras or Ganesha related mantras. So Ganesha is basically the deity ruled by Jupiter. Then we go to Rahu. Then Rahu Dev says, okay, he's under Ma Durga. So you can have Ma Durga related mantras. Specifically today, if you chant, I'll give you 2 mantras. Only if you connect with these mantras, only then you chant. Otherwise, don't just do it for the sake of doing it. But first you need to know what is the placement of your planets. But on this particular day, if you connect with these mantras, you can chant. Okay, this is because of Nag Panchami. Now, the mantra for Ketu. So that would be Om Gam Ganpate Namaha. This is one mantra. For Mata Durga, you can chant Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. Om Dam Durgaya Namaha. As many as times you can, maybe 108 times, 2 times, 3 times in a day, doesn't matter. Because Nagas are not literally snakes, it represents the poisonous nature of us, the thought, the very human beings we are. So please try to serve people who are underfortunate from you. You can say, help those who are needy, feed specifically. Today is the day to feed people, help them. And at the same time, don't give poisonous objects or things like we consider alcohol as poisonous. So please don't do that. Don't give it to anybody. And we consider flesh, meat as poisonous. So please don't give this food to anybody. Do these things and you'll find benefit in your chart as well. Even if you have Sarpadosha or Kal Sarpadosha, this day is very important to do to sort out kind of this positioning system. Just chanting, and rest of the things deities will do. You don't have to do anything. But if you connect, don't just do out of compulsion. All right, so that'll be all. Okay, one more thing. So Nag Panchami in India, it'll stay till 3rd of August morning, about 8. And in US, you can say it will stay till 2nd of August night about 8:15 p.m. All right. So yes, you can, in between this time period, you can do these mantras and you can feed people. Try to be good. Stay patient. Life is easy, but we are making it complex. Stay divine. You all are divine, and you need to know that. One day you will know that. I think today itself I'll make another video on enlightenment, so that we can get to know more deeper about ourselves. I'll just try. Let's see that. Till then, take care. Have a good evening, good day, or I don't know, whatever it is. Please be safe and practice love. God bless you all. Namaskar.